Nico, you were next. Then Mr. Farr.
Yeah, Joe D'Amico, Port Discovery. Mr. Belinsky won. Actually, he won for the people in this room to stand up here and have a right to talk to you and talk about whatever you want to talk. Because I'll tell you why he won. Because the next day you guys changed your preamble, and I have it. You had a preamble that looked like this, and then when he took you to court, you had a preamble that looked like that. And when we were in here, we couldn't talk about Al Scalp, and we couldn't talk about DCD, we couldn't talk about Port Townsend. There was all kinds of things we couldn't talk about. Mike Belinsky is a champion of free speech, whether you like it or not. I don't agree with everything Mike does. But I'll tell you what, I agree that I can stand up here and say whatever I want. And I ask everybody in this room, if you want to continue to have free speech, to occupy free speech right today, right here. And continue talking past 9:30. Because I think it's ridiculous. You spent 3 minutes, which would have been my time. I drove all the way to Gardner to talk about Mr. Mackey. I don't know who Mr. Mackey is. I believe you were sincere in your thoughts. But that took up 3 minutes. I timed it. And we started late again today. I don't agree with that. And I think we need to be flexible. There's a lot of people here to comment today. Why not go another 15 minutes? There's days that we're out of here earlier. And I think it's just common courtesy. And this cutting people off when you see the yellow going to red and totally interjecting. I mean, I've watched all these presidential debates, watched CNN. They let the person finish their sentence at least. And we're getting into this thing where we're cutting people off, we're being rude, and it's not acceptable. And I wanted to talk about several things last week, and George got me excited about this, saying that he lost, and he didn't. You guys know you changed all your rules. We know we've changed things here, and it's changed for the better, and it's thanks to Mike, and I really appreciate it. The one thing I wanted to comment on, which was last week, was Paul Richmond and him saying about the plea bargain thing. I think that's ridiculous. I think you need to be able to plea bargain and work deals out. That's going to save the county some money. The other thing that was disturbing, and I heard in the paper, I don't even know if it's true, they found somebody dead down at the Kai Lagoon, and they said that there was no need for an autopsy. Now I know from my past experience, if you have an unattended death, you need to have an autopsy. I don't know who this guy was. I tell you what, if you guys come out and I'm dead, and you say you're not going to do an autopsy, I told my wife, you call up Bill Benedict from Jefferson, Clallam County and drag my body across the county line. Because I want an autopsy. So that bothered me about this homeless gentleman down there. I don't know if it's true. If it is true, can you guys please look into that? Thank you.